Hey everybody, it's Terez, Paylor, Chiefs beat writer for the Kansas City Star, and you're looking at the beautiful entrance to an English estate called the Grove. This also happens to be where the Detroit Lions are going to be practicing today as they get ready for their game on Sunday at Wembley Stadium against the Kansas City Chiefs. Right now, the Chiefs are 2-5, but the Lions are 1-6, and they're actually a little worse off than the Chiefs are. It's been a tough week for Coach Jim Caldwell. He's axed 3 of his assistants, his offensive coordinator Joe Lombardi, and offensive line coaches Terry Heffernan and Jeremiah Washburn. When you look at the stats, it's not hard to figure out why they ended up doing that. The Lions ranked 29th in the league in points scored, they're last in the league in rushing offense, and they're 31st in sacks allowed. They're coming off a loss to Minnesota in which the offensive line looked lost, had numerous unmanned rushers, and surrendered 7 sacks and 13 quarterback hits. I mean, you thought the Chiefs line was struggling? That's really bad. And that performance ended up costing their line coaches their job. And the players have been asked questions all week about how they can bounce back mentally from something like that. Here's what offensive guard Laken Tomlinson had to say.
What does a performance like that do for your guys' psyche? Like, how do you respond coming off a game like that?
Got to get better next week. We got to grind. Got to keep grinding. Find a way to win next week.
Now, a big part of the Lions' game plan to beat the Chiefs is going to have to be getting the ball to receiver Golden Tate. Tate's a good player. He's very quick. He's competitive as hell. He's tough. But they're having a hard time getting this guy the ball. Last year, he caught 99 passes on 142 targets for 1,331 yards. He was the best player on the team, really, the best offensive player at least, and he was named team MVP. This year, though, he's only got 34 catches, and he's averaging a career low 9.4 yards per catch. And he's been pretty honest about him. He wants the ball. Check this out.
Being used better, used different. That was going to help. Yeah, that would be nice to get some more targets and get better opportunities. And just make use of the targets that I do get.
Golden, I'm sure you had a chance to take a look at some of the Chiefs cornerbacks. It's really impressive. Sean Smith, the long guy, and Marcus Peters, the rookie.
Yeah, very, very talented defense overall. A great challenge for us. At the end of the day, I've always felt this way since I've come into the league. It's not about who we play, it's about what we do as a team. If we go out there and keep the ball in our hands, limit penalties, and just do our jobs, we can play with anybody and we can beat anybody. So I think it's more so about us and us going out there executing the best we can. But those are some really, really good players.
Now, they can find a way to get Tate the ball, and they can find a way to kind of take advantage of all this talent they have on offense. Stafford's got a great arm. They've got Calvin Johnson. Amir Abdullah is a very explosive back. They can find a way to do this. The offense might be able to get it together, but they're going against a tough Chiefs defensive front. Jim Caldwell mentioned today, the problem the Chiefs pose is that they can rush you inside, Jay Howard and Allen Bailey, and outside with Hali and Justin Houston. Considering the problems the Lions have had on the offensive line this year, there's really no excuse for the Chiefs not to be able to get after these guys. Kind of barring a miracle. It's hard to turn around an offensive line in a week, but I think, especially in a game like this, where it's kind of a neutral site game, really anything can happen. And any given Sunday axiom really does apply. So even though the Lions are kind of in flux right now, if the Chiefs don't come to play, they can lose this game because the Lions have a lot of talent. And at 2-6, that'd be pretty bad heading into the bye week, and an indication that whatever good vibes they got after beating Pittsburgh last week didn't carry over, and that'd absolutely be a bad sign heading into the rest of the season. So this is my dispatch from the Lions practice. Later on, I'm going to the Chiefs. I have something from there for you, but in the meantime, I'm Terez Paylor, Stars Chiefs beat writer in beautiful England, as we get ready for this big game. Thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy.